Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey, hello guys, how is your day? Or how are you today? Welcome back with me, your beloved teacher, Alief Chandra Syahreza, or you can call me Alief, or Mr. Alief. Yeah. And today we are going to talk about analytical exposition text. Okay, that is my name. And analytical exposition text. And before we going to the topic, first thing first, I want to tell you what is the analytical exposition text. The first is definition. The second is generic structure. The third is purpose. Fourth is characteristic. Okay, let's go. The definition of analytical exposition text. Analytical exposition text is a text that elaborates the writer's idea about the phenomenon surrounding. Its social function is to persuade the reader that the idea is important matter and to analyze the topic that thesis or opinion is correct by developing an argument to support it. Okay, next, generic structure. First is thesis, introducing the topic and indicating the writer's point of view. Second is argument, explaining the argument to support the writer's position. The number of arguments may vary, but each argument must be supported by evidence and explanation. The third is reiteration, stating the writer's point of view or the strength of the thesis. We can use the following phrase to make conclusion in reiteration. Next, purpose. The purpose is to convince the reader that the topics presented was an important topic to be discussed or gain attention by way of providing arguments or opinions that support the main idea or topic. Oh, this is the generic structure. First thing first is using relational process. Second is using internal conjunction. The third is causal conjunction. The fourth is using simple present tense. The fifth using compound and complex sentence, and the sixth or the last use word that link argument, such as firstly, secondly, and reasoning through causal conjunction, such as in addition, furthermore, however, therefore. Let's go to the example. The example is about climate change or global warming. Yeah. Global warming is a phenomenon used to describe the gradual decrease in temperature of Earth's atmosphere and oceans. Global warming is not a new problem, but lately people are acknowledging that we are facing a serious problem. Climate change is apparent everywhere. Failed crops, economic slowdown, and deforestation are among the several impacts of global warming. First of all, there is irrefutable evidence that human activities have changed the atmosphere of our Earth. Since the time we have been industrializing, we start polluting our waters and air, and have been releasing greenhouse gases that contribute to global warming. Secondly, according to research by Greenpeace organization, there is evidence of extensive deforestation being carried out in Indonesia and other tropical countries. Around the world, these forests are used to grow crops like palm sugar, palm oil and coffee the lifeline of Western society. Greenpeace Report 2007. The impact of climate change is noticeable throughout Asia Pacific, either during hot days or too much rain accompanied by wind and thunderstorm. This has started to affect the economy as well. Furthermore, the shifting weather patterns have made it difficult for farmers to grow crops. A recent study has shown that due to unpredictable weather patterns, there have been a lot of failed crops. Reuters 2007. In conclusion, global warming is not a new problem, nor are we solely responsible for it. As the citizens of the world, we have to take every possible action to help overcome this issue. It is not only for us, but for all future generations to follow. Okay, this is the reason why the article is part of analytical exposition text. First is language features. Use descriptive, persuasive words. Instead of using bad, they use favorable, terrible, etc. Instead of using good, use fantastic, incredible, momentous, or etc. Instead of using persuading, they use convincing, wonder-giving. Use the present tense, such as global warming is we have to. Use persuasive technique. Use generalizations, common belief, general statement to support viewpoints or argument. Use evidence and facts such as research, expert opinion, testimonies, or quotes. Use exaggeration to make things or issue better or worse than they actually are. Next is use mental verbs such as I believe, I prefer, I agree, etc. Using saying verbs to support the argument such as people say, it is said, research indicates, etc. Using connecting words. Building arguments so that the flow of the argument is logical and fluent. Example of connective words used are additionally, furthermore, moreover, in addition, firstly, secondly, etc. Use words that express author's attitude to qualify or confirm. Example of the words are will, frequently, usually, typically, habitually, commonly, etc. And the last is use causal conjunction to indicate the cause or reason of what is being stated. Example of causal conjunction used are because, consequently, despite, due to, for that reason, etc. The next is social function. The social function of the article is to persuade audience to look at an issue with the writer's perspective. Next is generic structure. Introduction. The starting point of an exposition essay. State the topic and establish the point of view. Third is introductory statement should be an emotional statement or a question that is attention-grabbing. Give a preview of the point you plan to make to support your thesis or argument. The body is a series of arguments to convince the audience. Each paragraph starts with a new agreement. Each paragraph has a main point, reason for the main point, and evidence to support the main point. Use of emotive words, mental verbs, causal conjunctions to pursue the audience. Each paragraph has to be logically linked to the previous paragraph and to the thesis statement. The title tells about the topic. The conclusion is reiterate or restates the thesis statement, summarize what has been stated. And maybe enough for today. Thank you. don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.